Hey guys, I'm Max Schneider from How to Rock, Nickelodeon's new series, and I'm gonna answer some of your questions. Let's do it.
All right, so tell me and the Popstar readers a little bit about the audition process, because as you said, you just moved here from LA for the show. So tell me a little bit about that.
Well, I've been auditioning for Nickelodeon for a long time back in New York. Different shows, different general auditions.
What shows did you audition for?
I auditioned for a ton of the old shows. Some Naked Brothers Band, all those different shows. I also just auditioned for Rags, which is the new movie that I'm doing that's coming out in July. So that was one of my latest auditions, and then I auditioned for How to Rock on a Saturday, actually, which was kind of weird. I was like, oh, audition on Saturday, cool. And I went for it, and the process was 3 days until I was told to fly out to LA, and we had the final test for 3 other guys and myself, and I booked it the next week. So it was really quick, but an incredible journey and process.
When you found out you got the show, like where were you when you got the call?
I was in the house of friends that I was staying at in LA, and I ran around the house. I jumped up and down. I was singing and dancing. I was so excited, and it was a dream come true. It was wonderful.
What's your favorite part about being in LA, living here?
My favorite part of LA, besides the weather, which is definitely awesome, is that, and also that it being the industry hub, like there's so much music and so much culture out here, which is incredible in the entertainment industry. I love the hikes, and I love the nature that's out here. I love going on hikes in Malibu and going to the beach. It's so easy to get to, and it's so accessible here in LA, which is awesome.
And so what has it been like, being on set? Obviously you've done, a few guest starred on Law & Order, but what has the experience been like for you, being on this series as a lead?
Yeah, no, the experience is incredible being on the set of How to Rock. Is just, it's become so comfortable now. It's become our second home now that we've gone so far into the series. But even the first episode, it was kind of surreal. It was like you see all these scripts, you see all these things that you're like, oh, that's gonna happen eventually, but it's not happening yet. And then when you're actually on set, you're saying the words in the script, you're creating the story. It's all kind of crazy and surreal that it's actually happening. So I love it.
What's your favorite part about being on the show?
My favorite part is that we get to use so much original music, and I get to dance around, and it's just the best. It's everything I love to do: acting, singing, and dancing, and just a show that has such a great message about being yourself and just being friends with people who love you for who you are. I mean, I couldn't be happier. It's awesome.
Can you tell Popstar readers a little bit more about the show?
Yeah, totally. How to Rock is a positive musical sitcom, and it's got hilarious comedy, and it's really about the main character, Casey Simon, who is played by Symphony Miller, and she's the most popular girl in school, the head of this perfect group called the Perfs, which is kind of a Spice Girls band, and all in one day, she ends up getting braces and glasses. She comes to school the next day, and her friends, who are the Perfs, they banish her from the group because she's not perfect anymore. And so she's sort of an outcast. And my character, Xander, is the new guy in school. And he doesn't really care about like the popularity or any of those things. He likes seeing people for who they are. And he hears her voice and hears that she has this amazing voice. And he's just formed this band and they need a singer. So he invites her to join the band, and she realizes that she wants to show the Perfs that she can still be awesome without them. And so she joins the band, and the series is really this battle of the bands between the two groups and all the crazy adventures we get into. But also, it shows her progression in becoming a genuine person who does see people for who they are, and who's close with her friends and is always there for them. And every episode she learns a new message and a new lesson, and I love being a part of it.